Camp Scout Race at MVTV and the MV Film Society, Filmmakers and Featherstone Camp of 2022. I am happy to be here with Nika to have a fun chat about some fun subjects, ideas, and opinions.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we are going to do some Would You Rathers. So the first question is, would you rather not use your computer for a month or not eat junk food for a month?
Not eat junk food.
Why is that?
I don't know, it just seems simpler, like makes life better, eat healthy.
Would you rather be the star basketball player on your school's losing basketball team or sit on the bench all season with your school's winning basketball team?
I don't play basketball, but I guess be on the losing team.
Would you rather have overly large hands or very small feet?
Tiny feet.
Do you have any reason why?
Probably because tiny feet are good. And my hands are a good size right now. I don't need big hands.
Would you rather lose your ability to speak or have to say everything you are thinking?
Lose my ability to speak because my thoughts get interesting. And I don't,
Yeah, I don't know if we want to know.
Not that interesting, weird interesting.
Would you rather have to listen to music all of the time or not be able to listen to music whatsoever?
At all?
At all.
Okay.
Never. Can't listen to music.
Listen to music all the time, but if I could tone it down, turn the volume down to a quiet setting, but I could still hear the music.
Cheating the rules. I like it. Would you rather give a speech to the whole school, including teachers, for 30 minutes or work in the school cafeteria for a semester? And you can pick cooking or serving.
I guess work in the school cafeteria, but I would serve kids food because my school doesn't have a designated cafeteria room. We just get food from the cafeteria window and then go back to our classrooms. So it's cool. So just serve children food.
Great choice. Okay, for the very last question, I would like to know what you would do if you ran into $1 million.
I guess I would give my family some money,
But that's nice.
I'd spend a lot of it.
Oh, well. What would you spend it on?
Stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of stuffed animals at home?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. It was really fun, and I hope we can talk again next time on Purple Camera TV. Goodbye,
Thanks.
Everyone.
I guess just so.
Oh, what? Like and subscribe to Purple TV.
TV. And let's hear what Bear has to say about the murder. Can you show me an example on how you killed him? So we've gotten the news that you have killed him in 2022. Is that right? Okay. So how did it feel to kill somebody?
Oh, God.
Why did you? Okay, that was the news from the bear. Now we've heard that he actually confessed about why he did it. He confessed that he did it because his master said no to ice cream for him. That was the interview. Goodbye.
It's an ad break.
Hi, I'm Nika, and I'm here with Dr. Real Doctor, and I am a news reporter. And I am also here with MVTV at Featherstone Art Camp. how this young man, Dr. Real Doctor, discovered the magical potion thing to disturb climate change. Go ahead, Dr. Real Doctor.
Well, you see, I was one day researching on the dim web, kind of like the dark web, except everyone's a bit nicer. And I was looking up ways to make grass grow because I was living in a desert at the time and I wanted to make grass grow in the
Always
desert.
need grass.
They do. And you see, I found this magical potion sold by this guy in a white t-shirt or outside of his garage, who actually was a really nice guy. I learned he had a PhD in chemistry, and he said that this potion would cure climate change by rapidly decreasing methane and CO2 in the atmosphere.
Why didn't you do it?
Well, I did it because I think that, well, climate change is a very serious issue and it's affected me. Recently, climate change landed me in the hospital after I accidentally inhaled a bit too much CO2 from a toxic waste plant.
That's terrible.
It's okay now. I have 3. It's okay now. I have 3 lungs. It's okay now. I only have 3 fingers and 3 lungs.
So, when did you discover this?
I discovered it 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Good time to discover things. How are you gonna use this thing you found to help us?
Well, I'm thinking of going as high as I can, a really, very well made plane, and kind of just spraying it around the walls, hoping that it will work.
Okay, so basically you could get like a giant not like a helicopter, but like a flying thing, and you could connect with little hoses and spray it everywhere.
That was the plan.
Good plan. Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here, Dr. Real Doctor. I'm so happy that I got to hear how you're gonna save our world. And I am Nico with MVTV at Featherstone. Have a nice one.
Perfect!
Hi, I'm John, and this is George. Oh my god, I forgot your name. Hi, I'm John, and this is Eamon and George. And I'm here with MVTV, and they just won the Super Bowl. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Bro, how's it feel to win the Super Bowl?
feels very good. I mean, I've already won 16, but I'm good.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
so let's talk about that play at the end of the game, the Hail Mary, and like Eamon just came off the injured list, bro. So let's talk about that.
So my foot was hurting a bit, but I felt ready to play. So like I went to my doctor and he said, "Yo, you can play." So I was able to come in at the end of the game, and we were tied. And then there's that one Hail Mary throw.
Yeah, that thing was a beauty. He's also a very good wide receiver, as we know.
Yeah. So then we won the game and Super Bowl.
Guys, well, it must be amazing to be Super Bowl champs. Anyways, guys, thank you for the time. Hi, guys, I'm John here with MVTV, and it looks like we just got a timeout called. This is a big play coming up for the whatever their team is called.
Set, cheeseburger, say hike.
Oh my God! They won the Super Bowl! Hi guys, I'm John here from MVTV, and I'm just going to be presenting the trophy to the winners of the Super Bowl. Hi guys, how does it feel to be Super Bowl champs?
Feels great. It was pretty easy, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Once
Yeah, because it kind of all came down to that, like, the
bro,
one
give me
play
back
at the
my
end.
money, bro. You giving me $20?
Or, kind of all came down to that one play.
Bro, I already won these like 17 times. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Bro, stop stealing all my money. Hello, viewers. I am joined with Miles. I've heard that he's a professional chef.
That's correct. I work in a 5-star Michelin star restaurant, and usually we never get complaints.
Do you like working there?
To be honest, not much. My boss kind of treats me like crap, but I do enjoy making the dishes, and I've heard that my boss may be fired eventually.
Okay. What would you like to do if you were not a chef?
I think if I weren't a chef, I would like to pursue my career in music, since I can't play the drums.
Tell me more about the music and how you want to be a musician.
Well, I've kind of always wanted to be a musician. A chef just was a steady job for me, and my parents recommended it. But I've always felt like I've had a musician's talent, and I really think that if I got a band together, I could, be a really key player in that band, and I could play drums, and we could travel the world.
So you said you played drums, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so have you ever did any like drum solos and anything?
Yes, I actually have in private, and believe me, I can tell you they take a toll on my wrists. It's a miracle that my wrists still survive.
Okay, cool. Have you ever like seen any bands that you would like to join?
There was one band I'd like to join. It's called Pixies. They're a band from the 90s, but it'd be nice to join them. They're actually, their drummer did offer me basically a job. He said that I could come and play percussion to them on their next tour. And unfortunately, I told them that I'm really busy in the restaurant all the time, and then he kind of tried to negotiate with my boss. My boss still said no.
Okay, well, that seems like you should really follow your dreams. Maybe quit being a chef. I'm not saying you should quit, but if you really want to, why not?
Thanks for the advice.
Okay, now, goodbye viewers, that is the end of the interview.
See you later, homies. Hello, my guests. Today we are joined by George. Now, George, first of all, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. I very much wanted to come on the show. I watch it all the time.
Well, George, I've got a question. What would you say is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is probably helping the kids understand how to code, because it seems like a very fun thing to do, and also once they learn to code, they can code a lot of other stuff too.
I hear you code. So what are you, a programming teacher at the school? What do you teach exactly?
Yes, I'm a programmer, and I'm also a program teacher, and I teach on Scratch, all the programs, Codable for like the young people, all that stuff. And I've always wanted to teach, and I finally got the chance to. And when I taught, I had a blast, and I just kept doing it.
What would you say is an inspiration to you? Who is a big inspiration on your life?
Well, my father, because he was a coder too. And he taught me how to do Python, JavaScript. He taught me to do a lot of stuff, and once I learned it, I created games, and then I was a programmer, and then I taught.
I've got a bit of experience in coding myself. Could you explain to me, what is your favorite coding language? Are you an HTML guy, C#?
I like Java a lot. I think it's like awesome. Yeah.
Well, George, thank you so much for joining us today. And all you guests out there, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Hello, I am George, and I'm here with Miles. And we are excited to have a conversation about a typical day in life. Hello, Miles. Thank you for being here with me today.
Thanks. Thank you for having me.
Let's jump right in. Can you tell me a little bit about a typical day in life?
Well, usually I get up at around maybe 6:15 or 6:30, depending on the day. And then what I like to do is I usually like to kind of check on my messages on Instagram, on text, on Discord. I like to check my notifications on YouTube, check my emails. And then I will generally go take a shower, which takes me about maybe 10 minutes or something. And then I go brush my hair and get dressed, and then I usually have breakfast. And now after breakfast, I go to brush my teeth, and then I usually might go for a swim, might do some lessons, might go for an appointment. It really depends upon the day. Sometimes I like to hang out with my dogs or bake with my mom. And then usually at around the afternoon I have lunch, and after lunch I kind of usually just have some downtime to watch some TV and chill out. And then at night I usually have a bit of dinner. I sometimes go out. Mostly I've been eating in lately. And also I usually then just go to bed. I get on my PJs, go to bed, maybe watch a bit of Game of Thrones before, and then I go to bed and I, repeat the same routine.
That's actually very close to what I do every morning, except I don't go swimming. But can you tell me where you go swimming?
Well, I usually go in my pool at my house, but sometimes in Los Angeles I go to my grandma's place because she has a really nice pool. And sometimes I don't go swimming, sometimes I do biking, sometimes I might take some nature photography out back, but it all depends.
That seems actually like a very fun thing to do in the morning. Like, I don't go swimming in the morning, but that seems like something I'd actually consider doing. It seems very fun.
Sure, it's very relaxing.
Also in regards to the high points in a typical day in the life of you, Miles.
Well, I think the high points for me is probably getting to hang out with my dogs and swim, but also having some lunch. I think it's really good to get some energy in your system after kind of a long day. And I usually just kind of eat whatever. I'm not a very open eater. I'm not a very picky person, but it just all depends upon the day and the mood.
Okay. Well, Miles, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank you for having me. Bye. Okay. Hello, I'm Miles of the MVTV Film Society at Featherstone on Filmmakers Camp 2022. I'm happy to be here with George to have a fun chat about some fun subjects and opinions. George, thank you for visiting today.
Happy to be here.
Now, George, I want to jump into a game called Would You Rather. You played it before?
Yeah, I actually have. It's very fun.
Nice. Now, first question. Would you rather not use your computer for a month or not eat junk food for a month?
Not eat junk food because I really love my computer so much.
Understandable. I do too. Would you rather have only 2 close friends or many acquaintances?
2 close friends because they can show me to other friends and then I can be close friends with them.
Nice. Would you rather always have to sing instead of speak or dance everywhere you went?
Sing when I speak because I like singing.
Would you rather be the star basketball player on your school's losing team or sit on the bench all season with your school's winning team?
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the bench because I like being on the winning team.
Makes sense. Other question, would you rather save your country from an invasion or from a terrible disease?
Probably a terrible disease because like COVID, it hasn't been stopped yet, and it would be really cool to stop something like that.
And for those of you who are still experiencing COVID, please make sure to wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. Now, the other one. Would you rather lose your ability to speak or have to say everything you are thinking?
Lose my ability to speak because I can just write it down and use sign language.
Would you rather live on a plant or beneath the sea?
I think I'd live on a plant. I don't know why. I just feel like living on a plant would be cool. I could show my friends my plant house.
Would you rather have to live 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past?
100 years in the future because it's the future, and if we have like a very super paper thin iPad, that would be really cool.
That would be very cool, I agree. Would you rather be the best player on a losing team or the worst player on a winning team?
The best player on a losing team. Because at least I'm the best player on a losing team.
Would you rather give a speech to the whole school, including teachers, for 40 minutes, or walk in the school cafeteria for a semester?
Talk to the school about stuff.
And the last question, what would you do with $1 million?
First, I'd buy a private chef. Then I'd go see all my favorite football stars, sports stars, and then I'd hire a personal trainer.
Thanks for joining us, George, and thank you for watching. Good night.
And if we have a very super paper thin iPad, that would be really cool.
We'll have to delete the video.
Get in the shot, and 3, 2, 1, just sit like that. You want to go up to the fence so we can get some. That's Diggy.
filming.
Hate my job. Oh, sup, man?
Hey!
Hey, would you like to deposit anything or take anything out?
Actually, I think I'm gonna make a withdrawal.
Oh, what the hell?
Alright, fill this up.
Alright, just hold that there, please, sir.
No, fill it up! Fill it up!
My briefcase. I'm sorry about this inconvenience, sir.
Come on, hurry it up. I don't have all day. Open it up and fill it up.
I've got it, sir.
Come on.
I got you.
3, 2, 1. Now fill it up more. All right, bye.
I'm on the scene here today where a bank robber by the name of G. Roy Lankins has apparently been robbed by a bank robber who was wearing no hands. B-Boy, what do you have to say about this?
Yes, I can confirm that he was wearing no hands, and he came up to me with like a pistol, or maybe it was an AK, I don't know, and he tried to shoot me, and I had to give him all the money, and I just threw it to him, and then he ran away. He actually fired at me, but I managed to duck, and I ran away. And yeah, that's about it. That's what happened.
And have you ever considered maybe trying to ask him for the money back?
No, I don't think he will give me that money back, but that is a great idea. You are very intelligent, and I will definitely consider that.
Yes, I know I am. In other news, I hear you have been elected the vice president of this bank.
Yes, I have indeed been elected the vice president of this bank. It's very good. Now, I probably won't have to deal with robbers anymore, because I'm not a freaking teller anymore. Screw that.
And lucky for me, I'm quitting this anchor job. See you later, in Moanda. I'm going to the Bahamas.
Hi, I'm the alien from Mars, and I don't know. I just don't like it here on Earth, but I have no spaceship to come home because I'm lazy and I don't want to make another one. And I'm so tired, and I wish I had a friend. I'm just strolling here in the park. It's very boring and sad, and I wish I had a friend. And all the other aliens won't come home, and I'm just sad. Da 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 da. Wow. Bruh. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Yay. Blah 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 blah. Boy. I have glasses, and now I don't. I got glasses. Glasses. Oh my god, glasses and hearts. Oh my god, everything. Wow. Oh my god, you've never seen anything so cool. Ha.
Hello, and welcome to the United Mental States of America. I'm Miles Amala.
I'm Nika Montoya.
And today's episode is the effects on that social media has on mental health.
Yeah. Okay, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
What's the first topic?
So the first topic would be something like discrimination. On social media, I'm sure you probably would know this, so I'm sure maybe you can give some insight to here. But on social media, you can find a lot of people attacking each other for kind of something that they can't really change.
Yeah.
Sometimes, for example, there was a article I read that Mark Zuckerberg dressed his dog in a little outfit. It was kind of like a little rabbi outfit, and then people kind of responded to his comment with a lot of anti-Semitic responses. And I think that's kind of a main issue is people bullying each other for something that you can't change. For example, maybe racism, homophobia, transphobia. People can be shamed for, being fat. They can be shamed for being too skinny. They can be shamed for being a girl. They can be shamed for being disabled. I mean, have you had any experiences with something like that?
I haven't, and I mean, it's good that I haven't, but I feel like maybe in the future, since I am a person of color, I feel like maybe in the future I will, probably, because there's a lot of bad people who are like, oh no, white people are the best. But that's not true. Don't listen to them, guys. Be a good person.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really toxic place. I know that as a white person, but not only as a white person, I know that as a Jewish person, you can be faced with a lot of anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
You can also be faced with something like people judging you for your mental health, or like being autistic or something.
It's really bad.
It's awful. I mean, but the other thing about social media is that off of discrimination, there is that sense of community, and even if you find a good enough place, you can feel comfortable there. Like you go to Discord and you maybe join a server of people, of all your friends, then you have a nice sense of community. for those friends, and you have a nice sense of community that everyone who you trust is on that social media platform, and you can just share your thoughts and all that. And I just want to know, do you have any friends on social media that you hang out with a lot?
Yeah, I do. Most of my friends are on social media, but they're really cool. They're like just chill all the time, well, most of the time. And they're not racist, they're not homophobic. They're just like supportive of everything that's pretty good. You know what I'm talking about? What about you?
Well, I would say that I do generally have a lot of friends on social media. I've got a Discord server full of friends. Most of my parents and my twin brother are on Instagram, and my dad's on Spotify. My brother's on Spotify, so I can just follow them and hang out with them, and that's the lucky thing for me. I think it's really important to have a sense of community if you think about it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Just gotta let's do.
A lot of topics.
We got a lot of things to talk. I mean, that made me really anxious, to be honest.
Take this pencil.
That was the only way I can really think about it.
Okay, next topic?
Yeah. I guess the next topic would be anxiety.
Yeah.
I can tell you that anxiety is very, very dangerous. I know some people who have anxiety at my school, and I feel like anxiety is really, really hard to kind of, I guess it's hard to calm down someone who's really anxious, especially on social media. You have things maybe like, this will come up later, but you have things like FOMO, and you have things like envy and, wanting to, and you see someone with something that you think, wow, that's really great. How do I not have that? Or you see someone who maybe looks pretty, and you think, oh, that person looks so pretty, and I look hideous, and you get a lot of self-consciousness, and you feel really bad about your body and also who you are as a person. And I think that's really awful. I mean, I don't really have experiences of that myself. I don't know if you do either. I mean, do you?
Well, the short time that I was on social media, I was on TikTok, and I was on my friend's account, and I saw one of their posts, and it was like, I have the urge to like cut my hair and become a whole new person. And I was like, you know what, so do I, because I look at people on this app and I'm like, man, I wish I looked like that. I don't like what I look like. But you know what, you can change your appearance. Like, I cut my hair, it was really long before. You can like put makeup on, you can cut your hair, you can dye your hair, you can get new clothes, but you can't really change like who you are, like your personality. Like, sure, you can be like cool, like you can go to your friends and be all cool around them and act like you don't care about anything, but you're not yourself. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a very kind of mentality that's kind of an old age mentality of kind of all the men kind of, let's all push down our feelings and just act like nothing affects us. But the truth is that a lot of things affect a lot of people, and sometimes you see a post and you're like, oh my, I look beautiful. But the thing is, as long as you think that you look beautiful, like, you shouldn't have to change your appearance just because of another post. It's just a post.
Yeah, like,
like, speaking of kind of supporting each other, I guess you also find a lot of support on social media. You find people kind of, giving each other a lot of support. I know because I was on Reddit, and a lot of people on Reddit, they kind of, sometimes there's like a subreddit I follow where sometimes people will post a picture of their dog and say, oh no, my dog just passed away. And then I go into the comment section and everyone is like, blessings to you.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were really loved. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I feel like that's a really important thing to find on social media, is a supportive group of people. I mean, would you say that you have a supportive group of people?
Yeah, like, online, I found really cool people who are like creative in art and music and have a lot of nice things that they do, like hobbies like baking, sewing. I I saw a video, someone baked bread, but they were shaped like frogs. And I was like, oh my God, this person seems really cool if they bake frog bread. I was like, I want to do this. But there are other times when your community you find, it seems like sometimes there are cool people who have the same interests as you, and then other times you're in a community, you're like, oh, I feel really safe in this community. But then you find other people, if it's like in an online group, like in Discord or something, and then there are other people who have the same interests as you, but they're really not good people, and you're like, you know what, I don't really want to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like another thing we should bring up is, as I've said before, FOMO, which is fear of missing out. For all of you who don't know that, FOMO is something I've experienced being from Los Angeles. I see a lot. You see people in Los Angeles lining up for like sneakers, and really you can say you can boil that down to maybe sneaker culture. I boil it down to sometimes people see their friends with a certain object. Like, let's say your friend and all your other friends have just gotten like really fancy tuxedos, but you don't have a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Fear of missing out would say, well, I really want a tuxedo because all my friends have tuxedos, and I feel like if I don't have a tuxedo, I'm not going to be there. They're not going to want to be my friend anymore. But the truth is, like, it shouldn't be about the way you look. It shouldn't be about what you look like. It should be about your personality. Like, I do not friend people because they look nice. I friend people because they are nice. I friend people because they are genuinely sweet people. I mean, have you ever met someone who like you think looks nice but turns out to be like a really bad person that you kind of are like, well, I'm glad I didn't miss out on them. And vice versa.
I don't think so, but I've met people who maybe don't look like my friends have a really certain style, like how they act and how they dress. But I've met other people who don't have that style, and they have a really like bubbly personality, and they're really nice. And one of my friends actually, who doesn't really connect with my other group of friends, she's really sweet and she's amazing to hang out with. But since I'm so wrapped up in what my other friends are doing, I never get to hang out with her, and she like she's not on social media, so I feel like more, I don't know, chill, like, you know?
She's kind of the one friend who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay off social media. I just want to hang out with people. I understand that, you know. I think it's good to forge, I guess, I think it's good to keep old relationships kind of still strong, and then of course moving on to our subject that I so fluidly moved to, new relationships. I mean, I feel like you can meet a lot of fun people on the internet. Like, for example, when I play Roblox, the way I friend people is either I know you in real life, or you have helped me out in some way. Like, for example, maybe I'm playing a game and you help me, you know, and you kind of help me win the game or something.
Yeah, I've done that too, actually.
Yeah. I think it's good to have new relationships on social media. Some not like apps like Tinder, or maybe apps like even like Instagram. You can meet new friends, or you can fall in love with some people. I don't really know the statistics of like how many people have actually like, you know, gotten married off of Tinder, but I do know that there are some people that I do know there are some people who are like really sweet and like really nice on the internet, but sometimes, you know, they can be really mean in real life. But the best thing to do is always spread a lot of positivity on the internet, especially social media, and then hopefully other people will be positive towards you.
Yeah, like just give off your good energy. Okay, so we have a short amount of time left, so let's get on to the next topic, which is self-harm or suicide, which is a really big deal because sometimes you're on social media and you post a picture of yourself and you think, oh, I look really nice in that picture. It's like good lighting, you look nice in your outfit, and then someone comments on it and it's like, why do you look like that? And you keep getting these negative comments, and then it results in you self-harming. or it gets so bad that you're like, you know what, my life doesn't really matter at this point. Let me just go off and die. You know? It's really bad.
It's awful. I know someone. I wasn't really their best friend, but I kind of should have been friends with them more. I know someone who I was in a band. I was in kind of like a little like school band with them, and then they sadly committed suicide. But I think it's really awful because like also there's like cyberbullying, but also especially self-harm suicide kind of related to cyberbullying. You know, I feel like sometimes it's really serious because sometimes you spend so much time working on this photo, you put filters on it, you get it all posed together, and then someone says something wrong. It's not even a big deal. It's like your shoes look weird. And then you just completely break down, and you can, and it can end up with you slitting your wrists and killing yourself, or it can end with you maybe breaking your arm,
like on purpose.
It's hard because because sometimes people especially in like maybe sometimes people in real relationships will try so hard just to appease their lover or their friend that they put themselves in danger.
Yeah, okay. So we have to wrap it up, but thank you for listening. I'm Nika Montoya.
And I'm Al Zamala, and this has been the United Mental States of America. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm George.
I'm John.
And we are Theft Be Gone. We will be talking about not to do theft. And games like GTA encourage theft because the whole point is to get money, and to get money, you pretty much have to steal. And like, I've seen kids play GTA and just rage, and then just like go to a supermarket. Like sometimes I see kids and they're just gonna steal something, and I'm like, why are you doing that? And then they just don't talk to me. It's very annoying.
Yeah. Another thing you shouldn't do. Some stuff you can steal, like grapes at a grocery store, like you can eat them, but then like as long as you purchase them later and you still pay for them, it's like it's not technically stealing as long as you still pay for them.
And also, if someone, God forbid, tries to kidnap, that is theft. And if someone tries to kidnap you, hopefully you have a baseball bat and you just whack them in the face. Or if not, just like don't do that. Like the people that do that are crazy.
Messed up?
Yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah. No. If a person steals, it's not okay because like, bro, I mean, you should still like buy stuff. I don't understand why it would steal. I mean, it's just messing stuff up for everybody because if they own something, well then that's theirs. You shouldn't take it from them. You can just like find it on your own. And I know like some people like you really, really want something, just like work for it. You don't have to steal it from somebody.
So like homeless people, they sometimes steal because they're like hungry and they like are sort of sick in the mind,
Which I mean, it's kind of understandable, but still you shouldn't do it because life, well, I mean, if you just keep trying, it will get better, hopefully.
Yeah, they gotta go to like a food kitchen or something that will provide a meal for them instead of stealing.
Yeah. Anyways, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for listening, and bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody, welcome. I am Owen.
And I am Henry.
And welcome to the Big E podcast. Now, today we're going to be talking about the topic of gambling. Now, let's get some basic thoughts. You know, it's interesting because it can be addictive. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about. So what are your basic thoughts on gambling, Henry?
Gambling is not a way to make money. It is entertainment, and entertainment only.
All right, sounds good. Now, let's start off by talking about addiction to gambling. You can become addicted to certain games pretty easily. And, of course, it can be hard to break that addiction. What are your thoughts on getting addicted, and how do you think you could break that addiction?
Well, like, the games, you want to win money.
Yeah.
And that's, like, the money is how you get addicted. And, like, you kind of just, you can play those games, but just not like for money and stuff.
Yeah, I would say distance yourself from a casino if you want to break that addiction.
Yeah.
It can be pretty easy to do that. There's also the fact that it's technically a sport, so it's competitive. People even bet on real sports. So that can even make the addiction even bigger. But one thing I'd say, what are your thoughts on entertainment? Do you think that gambling is entertainment for entertainment purposes only and not really as a quote-unquote job or so to make money?
Yeah, I think it's just, like, it's to entertain yourself. And, like, I mean, you play games and you have the excitement of winning something. But then if you don't win it, you could become
angry.
Yeah, or you could end up being bankrupt after.
You could lose everything.
Yeah.
Your house, and literally everything, actually. All right, and yeah, you can technically earn money from it, but that takes a lot of luck. But most of the time, you're just gonna lose money.
It's all rigged.
Yeah. All right. Honestly, that's gonna do it for our show. Thank you for listening to the Big E podcast, and I'll see you next time. I'm Owen, and this is
Henry.
All right, see ya.
Hello, I'm Eamon, and this is Owen. Hi. So we're here on MVTV, and our podcast is The Ups and Downs.
The Ups and Downs is about peer pressure, which is a very serious cause, and how it happens is we'll talk about two things: how it happens and what are some effects of it.
All right, so here's one example or a couple of examples of how peer pressure happens. So usually it's when a group of your peers, friends, or colleagues are all have their ideas or their minds set on one thing, and your mind is against that.
So he just explained how peer pressure happens, and I'll say one or many things about what are the examples of peer pressure and what can it lead to. One of the examples and what can it lead to is something small, like a video game, or like someone wants to try out some new clothes, and they just pressure their friends into doing that. Another one is more serious, about like breaking the law or doing something dangerous, or drinking at a young age, or doing drugs at a young age.
So those are some examples of peer pressure. Now we're going to talk about our experiences with peer pressure. So I, for one, haven't experienced peer pressure because it comes at a higher age, later in life.
From our experience.
Yeah.
I have not had any peer pressure, and I think I might, but I think one of the things that peer pressure happens is when you get older and older, you think say you have a best friend, and you think that best friend is going to have a higher opinion than your parents, which I personally don't think is true, because 9 out of 10 times your parents are going to have a bigger and better opinion than your best friends, than your actual best friend.
So now let's talk about, can peer pressure be good? So my opinion on that is, in some cases peer pressure is good, even though it's mostly bad. For example, if one of your friends or peers is doing something that's illegal or something that's just wrong, you can ask them to stop and kind of influence their decisions, which is in a good way.
Yeah. Another thing is about peer pressure is about pressuring for someone to make good decisions in life, not make bad decisions, and continue to make good decisions. Instead of playing video games when you get home from school, you do your homework, and you study more than you play video games, and you should read more than you do like watch TV. And that, I think, is one of the good effects of peer pressure.
Yeah, so how to get out of peer pressure. So if for some reason your friends are pressuring you to do something dangerous or illegal and you have the will to fight that, which is good. For example, for some weird reason your friends were telling you to jump out of a window and you could just say, I don't want to, and you could just walk away. So like, that's one way.
Another example of how you can deal with that situation, they're just like, come on, man, jump out the window. And another person is saying, we would all jump out the window, so why would you? How I would react to that situation is I would say, if you say that everybody in this room would jump out of a window, then I would show me, do it right now. Or you could do what he says and just walk away.
Yeah. Another way to get out of peer pressure is to redirect. So if people are going to do something that's illegal, then you could just kind of say, well, maybe we shouldn't do that. Let's like go have fun like at an arcade or something.
And like instead of like saying, oh, I'm going to go to a bar and say that I'm 21, instead of saying my actual age, come on, let's go, it'll be fun. Don't worry, your parents won't get mad at you because they'll never find out. They'll find out eventually. Everybody does.
It's just not a good thing to do. So just say no to peer pressure.
Do you think that's the end?
Yeah, thanks for watching. Again, this is the Ups and Downs podcast, so have a nice day.
We might come under another name, like for other thing from Ups and Downs, but other than that, see you later.
Cut.
Hi, I'm Nika Montoya.
And I'm Ozamala.
And this is the baking show. And today we're going to be baking some fudgy brownies. You ready?
Yeah, I am. So the first thing you have to do is spray the pan.
It doesn't matter. It's just like spray. What are we using? Canola oil. That's good. Okay, let's pour this in.
Yeah. I can't see now. It's fine.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay, just pour all the brownie mix in, unless you want a tiny amount of brownies. Okay.
Now I'm gonna go pour some water in.
Yeah, 3 tablespoons, okay?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So we're just gonna be making some brownies, and it's pretty simple because it's just like off the box. But you can also make like really good homemade brownies, and not with a box. But I don't really remember how to. But you can if you know how to. So
Exactly.
Go right ahead, guys. And
I believe in all of you. You can do this.
yeah, we believe in you. So we're just pouring 3 tablespoons of water in right now, because that's what it tells us to do.
We do what the box says.
Thank you. Do you want to pour the oil?
Yes, I'll pour the oil in.
Just pour 2 of these.
Yeah, you need 2/3 of a cup of oil.
Is it opened? Do you want me to help you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's ready to tell you
So
that
this is just vegetable oil, which you use for the brownies. And why is it so hard to open?
Let me.
I did it. Oh my God, guys.
Oh, we have conquered the beast today.
So
This is really
just
satisfying.
pour it right in. We need to do 2/3 cups. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
then we mix in some
no,
eggs.
don't put the eggs in. I just have to mix it. And you just mix your brownie batter, guys. But don't eat the raw batter. Don't eat the raw batter. It has raw eggs.
This will give you salmonella, kids. Remember, be careful.
It may look good and it may taste good. Trust me, it tastes really good. But
I'm putting some eggs in.
okay, I'll put an egg in too.
This will be
that's
excellent.
good.
Pun
Yeah.
not intended.
Gotta do the egg jokes. You have to do the egg jokes.
You put me in front of an egg, I'll do egg jokes. It's just the law.
So after you put 2 large eggs in, and your vegetable oil and your 3 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of water. Tablespoons, sorry.
That's fine.
Go right ahead, just mix your brownies for...
Mind if I do some mixing?
Yeah, go right ahead. It's easier to mix with that. This bowl has like a rubbery part on the bottom so it doesn't slide. But usually the bowls slide, so be careful with your brownies because you don't want good brownies to go to waste. You don't want good brownies to go to waste.
No one wants good brownies to go to waste. It's just devastating and depressing.
It's really bad if your brownies go to waste. So after you mix it,
make sure it's mixed really good because
mix it really good. You don't want like the powdery chunks from your brownie mix in there.
You also especially don't want maybe some eggs getting in. You don't want the eggs to be really visible.
Okay, so
I'm
it should look
so tempted to lick that right now. I'm not.
Pretty dark brown, like melted chocolate. I guess does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's kind of what brownies
It's gonna be a really thick.
You missed a spot. It's a little powder wheel.
Oh, thank you.
I'll mix it.
Mix together, guys. Teamwork. It's just really hard.
Teamwork creates the dream world.
Yeah. It's gonna be really thick.
Yes.
But still, don't eat raw batter. It's
I know. I am so tempted to lick this, but I won't.
Don't lick it. Okay.
I'm gonna set a good example for all the kids out there.
So, pour it in. Pour it in your container. It's really simple. You know, just
scoop all of it out.
Yeah. Scoop it out.
This is gonna be really good.
Brownies.
Scoop all of it out.
I'm trying to scoop all of it out.
I know. It's fine. It didn't happen. None of you saw you saw nothing, guys.
So it's a really simple process to make these brownies.
You're missing a lot. So
I know. We need to spread it. Take the bowl away for a sec, please. Ooh, yes. You just spread your brownies around. Doesn't matter what size pan you use.
Kind of does sometimes.
Yeah, but this is a big pan. I don't know how big it is. Do you know how to measure it?
I am the big pan now. No, actually it does say it's 13 inch by 9 inch.
Okay, 13 inch by 9 inch.
I'm good at
So that means we have to bake this for 20 to 23 minutes, which is kind of a while, but
patience is
But when you get your brownies, guys, it tastes so good. So it's worth it to wait all this time.
After all this time, I've got really good brownies now.
Yeah, we should make a song about our brownies.
Sade. I believe there was a Sade song that goes, after all this time, after
I don't know
all
that
this
song,
said
but
and
yes.
done.
Okay, so now your brownies should just be in a pan, and that's the simple process. Bye, guys. I'm Nika Montoya.
And I'm Osama, and I'm gonna go put this in the oven right now.
And this is the baking show, and I hope you guys enjoy your brownies. Put that on the back.
Yep.
Good job.
Hi everybody, I'm John and this is George. We're gonna be baking a super moist cake. Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate.
Yeah, super moist yellow cake. It's a vanilla cake. So first we poured the flour in.
Then 1 cup of water.
And then George back here is gonna be getting a cup of water for us. Oh my god, bro. I wish they had the bigger hole.
What the heck is this?
Come on, bro, get out of the bag faster. Alright, that's the flour. And while George is getting us that water, what we're going to do is we are going to get the half cup of vegetable oil. Actually, George, you go first.
Got my water, bro.
Yeah, get your water in. Yes, sir.
Yo, put your half cup of vegetable oil on.
Yeah. It's a lot of oil, bro. Fatty. Alright.
Yeah, you crack the eggs.
I'm gonna crack these eggs now. Oh my god, these eggs are so hard.
Whoa, bro, those things are.
That's dose.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that is.
I sadly cannot crack an egg.
Bro, what?
But I can stir, so.
Nice. Let's stir. I'm gonna wash my hands back here because I just touched egg. Make sure to wash your hands after you touch egg, guys, and don't suck your fingers because
it's gross.
Well, it's gross, and you can get salmonella. So. Whisk, 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 and don't make it, and don't get it out of the bowl.
Bro, imagine going like whisking very fast.
I know, right, bro? Whisk, 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 whisk.
Bro, how long do I do? 2 minutes.
2 minutes, bro. Minutes. Okay, what are we gonna do for 2 minutes?
Make sure not to lick the batter.
Yeah, make sure not to. I'll just read
Even though it's like the most tempting thing in the world.
I'll just read you guys the calories and stuff while he does this.
Why?
No.
Yeah, this guy's kind of boring.
Whisk. Would we have a timer in here?
We're gonna make sure to hold this.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that 2 minutes. Now we're gonna pour it in.
No, hold up.
Bro, that's 2 minutes. Yeah, he's taking it down to. Yeah, he's being really weird. Yo, stop. Stop! It's fine. I'm getting
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, yum.
No. Ooh, oh my god, you just stop. Yeah, this guy's eating it. It's
Okay, now we pour it. You know what that scraper is? The last people use. Oh,
It's dead, okay? It's dead.
And now we gotta pour it.
Yo, pour it yourself.
I know. That's what I doing. Chill.
Yo, I don't care what you think. Yo, what?
Come on, pour.
Are you starting it?
What? Yeah, I'm pouring it.
Yo, I'm washing off the thing so we may be able to use it.
Bro, this batter is very runny. Typically, batter takes a little bit of effort to get out.
Oh, wow. Huh. Okay.
Bro, would you call this? There's still a bunch.
I thought you said you didn't want it.
I want what?
This.
What? Oh, you washed it? Okay, here. Nice, bro. And this can go in the trash. Ooh. Come on. Scrape.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, that got weird.
Yeah, don't do that again. I think I'm just gonna call that done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we spilled nothing.
Oh, nice. Yes, sir. All right, well, that's it, people. We're done. We didn't bake the cake.
Yeah,
Let's go put it in the oven totally right now, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the oven.
Yeah.
It's in the oven.
Okay,
now we're done.
We're
Thanks for watching, people. See you next year.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the E-Cooking Show presented by E-Studios. I'm Owen, and this is
Henry.
Alright, now today we're going to be cooking this amazing funfetti Oreo stuff. I don't really know how to cook and stuff, but he's going to be doing a lot of work. So, basically they say we need a half cup of oil and a cup of water. So let's start. You can get the oil, and I'm going to get the water.
Okay.
How do you work this thing? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, I have the cup of water. Would you like me to come over and pour it in right now?
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
Do you need any help?
Nope. It might spill. I spilled a little bit.
Okay, good
Alright,
job.
we have a cup of water. Now we need oil.
Oil.
I say we dump this mix in now, then.
Let's check the box.
I'll open it for
I'd say no. Okay. Oh, first we need to do the eggs. Okay.
Alrighty, I'll crack
eggs,
two.
Okay, those are our eggs. And now we wash our hands.
Of course.
Okay. Now I can open this bag. Dang it. We need scissors.
Are there scissors in here?
Okay, we can.
Just pull really hard, probably. Oh, you got it?
Almost.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
It's gonna explode if we.
Here. Ah, I see we found somewhat of a way to do it.
Yes. Okay, we have.
Opened the stuff. Now we will pour the stuff.
Okay, you pour it. Okay?
I pour it?
Yeah.
Just open it up. A little more. Where is it?
I told you you need to open it from the hole. Okay.
That happened. We did something wrong, guys. I don't even give a. I don't care. Something. We did something. I apologize to the janitor, whoever that is.
It's fine. We can scoop it into the bowl. We need a towel.
Yeah,
that was kind of.
that was kind of an accident, guys. I don't know what to do. Should we just start stirring? I think we have enough.
No, we're putting it into the bowl.
Yeah, of course.
This is the worst.
This is the worst cooking experience I've ever had. Alright, yeah, so this is going pretty well, I guess. I think you have enough in there.
No, we need it all.
Alright, you good?
No,
I think
we
that's
need
enough.
more.
We don't need more, Henry.
Okay, that should be enough.
Alrighty. Now it says to stir it. What tool do we use to stir it? That, okay. How about you do it for 1 minute and I do it for 1 more minute?
This is the best cooking show I've ever been on.
It truly is, ladies and gentlemen.
Best cooking show.
I love this show so much, yeah.
I think you can talk normally now.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, this is going really well. We've so far gotten it mixed a little bit. It's almost ready to put into the oven, I guess. I'm not really a chef, guys, so I don't care, but... Yeah, of course, make sure to scrape it away from the edges, because if you don't, you will screw everything up. So, you want me to mix it for the rest of the time?
I can do just a little bit more.
Okay. I'm going to wash my hands in the meantime. Ah, much better. I'm feeling so good.
Okay.
And regretting my life choices. Would you like me to take that over?
Yeah. Okay.
You good? And guys, make sure it's away from the edges. Guys, yeah.
This cooking show is amazing.
Alright, now we have to put them in the things, and I don't know. Now we have to pour it or something. Alright. Alright. These are ruined, however, so we're gonna throw them away. Alright. Good enough. All off? Alright. Alright. Now that the thing is pretty clean, I'd say, we can now put some more of these things in and like... Yeah, they're called cupcake holders. I'm literally stupid, guys. Now, what you're gonna want to do is gently place them in like the holes. Just make sure you do that. Make sure to like gently just take them out so you don't break them and stuff. Just like gently. Ugh. You might be so angry that you will break them, but who cares? It's just fun, man. Cooking is supposed to be fun. I'm having so much fun right now. Alright, now it's time to dump them. Let's just put that over the trash.
Put it in the sink.
Okay, time to pour.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we are pouring our stuff. And it should be enough to get all of the cupcake holders filled. You can do this in whatever order you want, of course. And if it needs more, like this one here, you literally just go back and put some more in. You can see that it is working. And there you go, guys. That's how you do cooking. Okay, there you go.
Okay, now
The
we
end.
add some more
Now we add some more.
to the ones that
And
have
Mommy does
less
it.
in
I
them.
wash my hands because I need good hygiene.
This one doesn't have that much. It's a little bit too much.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
it's time
cut.
to put in
Okay.
oven.